Ready? I'm nervous. I feel like I'm one of those news people. Look how I have my hands. Like I'm about to like tell you what happened.
What's good,
YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know where to start.
For real.
It's been a long time since we've been on here, so welcome back if you know you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. Obviously a lot of new things
in this world
happened in our life, and that's what this video is about. It's to talk about it. Hopefully we can keep making videos and stay on YouTube. Anyways, yeah, that's
high five.
We wanted to introduce to you guys our son if you don't already know him. This is Junior. Christopher Jr. He's 18 months old, and we wanted to introduce him now because in a little bit he's gonna go run off. So
hopefully not.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating leftover pizza and explaining to you where we have been.
Say hi. What good?
Oh, baby! Beso, mommy. Beso. Mwah. What, baby? Oh, you want your wawa? You got a little bit left. So I can give you more when you're done.
There goes. Animal cracker?
He's not even 2 yet, but he's in his terrible 2s. Anyway,
pretty much.
Terrible 1s.
Terrible 1.5s.
He's gonna want to run off in a little bit. Put him on the floor. Maybe he'll go eat Cocomelon.
Animal cracker.
I meant go watch Cocomelon.
Eat Cocomelon.
And soon it's gonna be his nap time. That's why he's like that. Here, go put him on the floor.
You wanna go on the floor, puppy?
I'll give him 2 animal crackers.
He's like, kicking me out?
Alright, y'all, so I got my pizza.
And I got my pizza with the hot sauce.
It's whole, but I love to eat my pizza cut up. I just feel like it tastes like 10 times better. Especially like when it's leftover pizza.
And when you get animal cracker, put some hot sauce.
I like my pizza hot.
Some hot sauce on your animal
really
crackers.
Hot. He likes his pizza cold, like out the fridge cold. Anyways, so we're gonna try doing this video with, you know, Junior, our son. We've never done a YouTube video with kids before. So we're gonna see how it comes out. He's in the room right now watching Cocomelon, so I don't know if you guys can hear that, but...
Bruh, my soda's finished.
No, you're not gonna drink mine. I told you not to drink it. He don't listen, y'all.
Alright, so...
Go get another one.
Be right back. Oh.
What do y'all think about Cocomelon? I personally don't like Cocomelon, and I usually don't let him watch Cocomelon unless like I really need him distracted, like now, because it literally like
hypnotizes him.
Yeah.
To the point where he's like,
yeah, so
stuck in the TV.
Other than that, like unless he's like sick or like really cranky and he won't stop crying, that's the only time I'll put Cocomelon on for him. Or of course when he's at like his Mimi's house or, you know, his mama's house, whatever, they'll put it on for him and I won't mind. But at home, it's like strictly Miss Rachel. I love Miss Rachel so much and it teaches him so much.
So Miss Rachel, if you're watching this video, please hit us up.
So where do we start?
Huh?
Let's start where we left off.
Yeah, like we were doing videos and then a whole lot of stuff started happening, so we had to change up our life and fortunately stop YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube was becoming very stressful for us because we always had to like come up with different ideas, and like if something came up, like it was just hard to like, you know, find different ideas and to, you know, stay
it didn't fit our life like it will now.
What's that word? Stay like active or stay, you know, it
we
was
weren't
hard.
motivated to do it every day.
We were doing them at my grandma's house. We both lived at my grandma's house, so we were doing them in my room. A lot of stuff has happened that year. It was like, I think the last video we posted was like a gender reveal, but we weren't even doing YouTube. I just kind of posted it because I liked the video. That's the last thing I think that you guys heard. So that's Junior. That's the one that was in my belly during the reveal.
Boy, big, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's almost 2. He'll be 2 in July.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
July 22nd.
we were living at my grandma's house, and the landlord ended up kind of kicking us out pretty much. Like in December of 2020, he told us that when I found out I was pregnant, he told my grandma, he was like, I'm selling the house, so you guys have 2 months to get out of here. So either buy the house or, you know, you have to leave. But
I don't think they gave us the option to buy that house.
Yeah, I think he did, but it was too high.
No, remember, because my mom bought the house and then sold it back to him.
Yeah, but then he was trying to sell it again.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Either way.
Then we left, and we lived at her mom's house for like a year with Junior in her stomach.
No, not no year.
For a while. That thing felt like forever.
When he told us that, we were looking for houses with my grandma so we can move into. Chris was also in the process of buying a house. So he was going through like...
We were in the process of buying a house.
He was going through like... We're literally going to... We had a realtor.
That was helping us look for houses.
Yeah,
and
so we were going
like
through houses.
Looking at house to house to house to house.
It was hard because a lot of the houses were expensive. You know, the market's really high. So a lot of the houses, we were trying to decide if we wanted a new small house. What?
The market was not high when we were looking for a house.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not. So we were looking for houses, but since we're first-time buyers, our realtor was like, you're either gonna get an old, decent-sized house, or a new, really small house.
For our budget.
And for the budget that we wanted, which at the time was like $1,500 a month. So we just kept looking. We looked at different houses. We looked at like 6 houses before anything even happened. And
new
then,
and old.
New and old.
I did not want an old house. I wanted, even if it was small, I wanted new construction.
So she kept showing us these like really little new houses that we didn't like, and these decent sized old houses that we still didn't like. So then I found a realtor that helped. Or no, who found that realtor?
I did.
How'd you find that realtor?
My dad.
There you go.
She ended up showing us a house that we were so close to getting. We were like, oh, this is the house. It was over there by Gator Circle. And it was
in Florida, if you don't know.
It was a 3-bedroom house. But it was like 1,200 or even 1,100 square feet. It was a pretty small house.
That was 1,100.
Yeah, and we were like, okay, fine, we'll take this
stop,
out.
we're skipping stuff. So the realtor that was telling us that we're gonna get even like a new small house or a decent sized old house, we ended up looking for a whole new realtor because she was just like
skipping parts.
Oh wait.
Yes, hon. So it was our first realtor. She found us. She was really nice. She helped us so much, and we appreciate her so much because she was able to, she started the whole process with us. She went through the whole process with us, and the paperwork in the beginning with us. But the house that she ended up finding us was, like I said, the 1,100 square feet, 3-bedroom house, brand new house, and we loved it. The area was big. There was no house next to it. The only thing is, it was $1,500 or $1,600 a month.
No.
No?
That one would have been cheaper than... It would have been cheaper than what we wanted.
No.
But we didn't like the house because the way it was like, it was too small.
You got your story mixed up. The house was $1,500 or $1,600, and we were so close to getting it. We were so close to signing the paper. When I told my dad, he said, that much for that small house? My realtor can find you a bigger house for cheaper.
All right.
I gotta explain the story to him because he already forgot, and I thought I had short-term memory loss. Anyways, so yeah, so that house, it was like 1,500, I believe. And right before we were about to like say yes to everything, my dad introduced me to his realtor, and she was able to find us way bigger houses for for a cheaper price. So we ended up going with her. We ended up finishing the process with her and everything. She's very sweet as well. We love her. She helped us so much.
But without our first realtor, I don't think we would have ever bought a house because she helped us throughout the whole process. And then we ended up going with her dad's realtor because obviously wanted a bigger house. So then when we went to the second realtor, she started showing us houses, and she showed us like a 3-bedroom with a 3-car garage.
They're Christopher Allen homes.
And we were like, no. And then she's like, well, let's go right down the street and look at another one. So we went down the street and looked at this beautiful home that we're in. And we chose this home because
we plan on having multiple kids.
So we chose, this one is
4-bedroom.
The Christopher Allen homes, they have one that's like 3 bedrooms, 3-car garage. So the inside is smaller, but the garage is obviously bigger. And then they have this one where this one's a 4-bedroom, a 2-car garage. So we ended up going with this one.
They have one that have both too, but we didn't have that option at the time.
This chick wants.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing that happened with both the realtors. They were looking for houses that we can move into by July because that's when our son was due, and we didn't want to have a baby at someone else's house and be struggling to look for a house. So all the houses we wanted by July. So our first realtor, she gave us, her options, and then our second realtor, she said this house will be done in July. So we were really close, but luckily, because the houses were not built, we were looking at model houses, and we had to wait a couple months, like 3 to 4 months for them to build them. So, and that was, we started the process in like January or February, so we're pretty close.
Yeah, so then we moved into our beautiful home, and we obviously didn't have no type of furniture because we never owned furniture. We were living at her grandma's house, and everything that was at her grandma's house was owned by her grandma. And her grandma ended up selling it all because she ended up moving to a different place.
Yeah, we didn't want to bring anything old into our new house anyways. So like my bed set and everything, like without us having anything, we were like risking it. We're like, forget the bed set. Like we ended up selling our bed set.
We sold literally everything. When this house was built, we went straight to the office, whatever, got our keys, signed like a whole boatload of papers. And as soon as we got our keys that night, we grabbed some blankets and a pillow, and we slept in this house with no curtains, no nothing.
No, don't even lie, because we didn't even sleep in this house.
We slept in this house.
Scared.
We slept in this.
We were scared to sleep in this house because this house didn't come with any blinds. So everything was like open, and we lived like we
slept in this house for like 4 hours, bro. We went into the room, we're laying down on the carpet, and we're looking, and the glass windows are like so like clear, you can see everything inside, so we're like, oh heck no. So then we went into the bathroom.
We had an air mattress, a small air mattress, and we tried fitting the air mattress in our closet. It didn't work. We tried squeezing the air mattress in the bathroom because we just didn't want to be sleeping where people could see us. Like we felt like people were gonna be looking through the windows. So it was.
And mind you, we're way in the boom, so there's like woods everywhere. There's like barely any houses around. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy, not gonna lie.
So we ended up going back to my mom.
I'm a pussy. So we ended up hopping back in the car and going to her mom's house.
Yes, because after we got kicked out of, we're like skipping parts. After we got kicked out of the house, I think it was January that we had to leave. The end of January, he showed up. He was being really rude about it. We're like, we still haven't found a place. Give us another month. Like we're trying to. And he's like, no, I need to sell the house now. And he even like changed while we were there. He changed the locks of the door and everything. So we literally had to grab all of our stuff and take everything to my mom's house. So it was me, Chris, and my grandma all in my mom's living room because she didn't have any extra rooms.
So in that house, it was us, your mom, it was me, you, Anthony Janellis, your mom, and Nelson. 4 dogs.
And 1 cat.
No, wait. It's 4 dogs, no. It's Bingo Teddy, CJ. It was King.
4 dogs, 1 cat.
Oh,
King. 5 dogs.
Yeah. So that's how. There was 11. There was 11 living things in that.
Not counting the fishes and the bearded dragon.
Oh my god.
It was. We were all squished into her living room.
How long did we stay there? We stayed there for like 6 months.
No, we ended up staying for 4 months. But my grandma, she couldn't do it anymore. She gets like anxiety, and she couldn't be in like that small space. So like after a month or even a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks.
It wasn't even 2 weeks, bro. Like
yeah,
she was laying on the couch and she was like, felt like the walls were closing in on her.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so especially with all the dogs and everything, she's like, I have to go.
Sucks.
So she ended up leaving. She moved to Fort Myers and she ended up getting an apartment there. Me and Chris stayed at my mom's for 4 months. We ended up leaving her house when we got the keys, which was July 3rd of 2021. And I was like 8 months pregnant. Like I had Junior. Yeah, we ended up finishing at night.
And then we came here, and then the next morning we went back over there and moved everything that we had. Like we didn't have nothing. We moved our clothes. The same day we started shopping for stuff. We couldn't afford certain things. Mm-hmm. Our house to this day is still not furnished. I mean,
it's furnished. We got a dining table. We got a TV, a fireplace.
Furnished, but it's not like
it's furnished, but we're not done.
It's not 100% furnished. Like
we
have everything that a house is supposed to have. Like the only thing we're missing is like an entry table, and just to put some more stuff on the walls because there's not really much. Like we got a key hanger, we got a clock there, and then obviously our beautiful family.
Talking about that, in the middle of that was he's gonna get it. It's a family thing.
It's supposed to be this, but
it keeps falling off.
This sticky stuff keeps.
And we don't want to put holes in the wall, so we're gonna get like that 2-sided tape or those sticky things to keep sticking down. It's mixed tiles, but I don't know what happened. That it just keeps falling off.
It's supposed to look like that, but
we did get our money back because I emailed them, so we got our money back for all of them.
Yeah, she's a skater, dude. We ordered these things, and like some of these like fall off like once in a while, and
they're not supposed to fall off.
They're not really supposed to fall off. No, they're not. But she texts the people that makes them, like Sally or whatever the heck her name is, and she's like, all right, you know what? We'll send you new ones if they keep falling off. And so Jasmine's like, yeah, send me new ones. So they sent us new ones. And then Jasmine texted her again and said,
are you drinking my Sprite? You drink a whole Coke, your Sprite and my Sprite?
No, man, we still got a lot.
I didn't drink. Yeah, but I didn't drink
all
all
right,
of
so
this.
Jasmine texted her and said, the new ones you sent me are still falling off. And then ended up having the lady pay her all the money back, which is messed up. You should have done that.
They were going to end up falling off anyways. I originally wanted the money back.
You didn't even try them.
Yeah, but
they're still in the room in a box. For what?
Anyway.
Made no point. No sense.
Can you give me another soda, please?
No, there. Just drink that.
There's nothing in here. Please. I'm about to be done with this.
Alright, so yeah, I mean, that's her life.
No, that's not her life.
I went from working at the car wash.
Wait, you're skipping stuff. Can you give me the Sprite, please?
Yes, just keep going. I'll get you a Sprite on my time whenever I feel like.
No, because you drank it. That's not fair.
It's fine.
Anyway. So yeah, we moved into the house. We ended up having our baby shower like 2 weeks after moving into the house. We ended up having Junior like 2 weeks or a week and a half afterwards. We had our baby shower a week after we moved in. And then had Junior 2 weeks.
Dude, we moved into this house.
It was a close call.
We had our bed set already, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Junior was born? We were sleeping on the floor with Junior?
No, we bought a mattress.
Oh, the mattress
and the mattress,
on the floor.
The mattress came with like that little like stand that like you can like recline and stuff. That's supposed to go on a bed.
It's a little thing where like the back reclines and you can like move your legs up, like and your head up. Oh yeah, this one could only move your head. That's right. I don't know if we ever use that. That's pretty cool.
Because it was gonna mess up the mattress.
Okay, mess up the mattress.
Can you go get me my Sprite, please? I'm dying.
Alright, yeah.
Anyway, lost my train of thought. Yeah, we were sleeping on the mattress, on that stand for a long time because our bed set, until we finally found the bed set we wanted, and it still took like 6 months for it to come in. And another soda you got?
Just leave me alone. Jesus Christ. What do you guys think about this? She's always judging on how much soda I drink.
Because he drinks so much soda. That's so not good for you.
You know what? I'm not gonna drink it for you.
Just stay away from my soda.
I just want to sip. Just one sip, man. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm still hungry.
Bro, you are a fat ass.
Anyway.
I only ate 2 pizzas. Or no, 1 pizza.
No, because you ate one before the video started because your hungry ass couldn't wait.
I ate 2 pizzas. You ate how many? 3. You imbecile.
There's a reason. There's a reason why I ate 3, and I'm not gonna explain that until.
Can't talk about that. You can't talk about that until
anyway,
time is here. So y'all better tune in because it's gonna be interesting. So tune in and subscribe. Get locked in with your boy. Turn that post notifications on.
Had our baby shower.
Like.
Shut up.
Do all the above.
We had our baby shower. We had our son July 22nd of 20. July 22nd of 2021. We had our beautiful son Junior. Months passed, you know, having Junior, everything was all new to us. You know, all of a sudden, like, we moved into a house on our own. Like, we went from living with my grandma to moving into a house to a couple weeks later, you know, having a son, like a whole life you have to take care of. So it was very hard. But yeah, we kind of went through a lot. We did go through a lot. And I've been wanting to get back on YouTube for a while, and there's been a couple people telling me too, like, why don't you guys get back on YouTube, and why don't you guys start YouTube again? And it's like, there was just so much going on, and there still is, like, it's still, you know, hard. It takes a while to get used to, but I
was kind of nervous to start this again, just because I feel like my life is so busy, and her life is also so busy. Like, we got little one that she takes care of 24/7 because I'm barely ever home. I'm always at work.
So what we're gonna do is
why don't you say what a different
we gotta wait. You're skipping parts. I like to go in detail. He likes to just skip to it. So yeah, so we ended up moving into, you know, then we had Junior and a couple months of taking care of Junior, and then fast forward to Junior's first birthday. Junior's first birthday came along around that time. I don't know if it was a little bit before, a little bit after. Chris switched positions in his job.
Yes, I went from a detailer in the back.
A long time ago.
Like, yeah, very long time ago. I've been at Kia for how long? I've been there for like
4 years probably.
3.5 years. About 3.5 years I've been at Kia. I went from a car wash behind a gas station named Petro, detailing cars for Kia. And then I went from that car wash to Kia dealership, detailing cars at their dealership for them. And then I switched from detail to a lot porter. Lot porter was me moving cars around all day, every day, parking them, you feel me? Park a car with my eyes closed. I did that for
he's really good at parking cars, but driving them, no.
Can you stop? So then I went from that to opening my own detail business and then detailing cars for the company through my business, which was how we were able to purchase our house.
Oh yeah, that was before the house.
And then I stopped doing that because I purchased my house, and that's just what I wanted to do that for, kind of. Not really, but...
No, that's not why you stopped.
I didn't stop because of that. I stopped because...
The dealership fired you. He stopped.
They didn't fire me, bro.
No, he stopped because there
Billy
was new
Fusello
owners.
died, and the new owner took over and brought their own people in. So, you feel me? But I honestly didn't really care because I got what I wanted, and what I wanted was this house for our family. So yeah, we did that, and then I stayed, and then I went back to, I stayed doing lot putter because I was still doing lot putter while detailing vehicles. Stayed doing lot putter, and then my boy was like, yo, bro, why don't you go to sales? And I was like, you know what? You're right.
No, you didn't say that right away. You were nervous. Like, he came to me.
Yeah, I was scared because if you don't sell no cars, if you don't sell a car, you ain't making no money. They don't pay you. You gotta sell cars to get paid.
And I was pretty scared too because Chris was a very shy person.
Not no more. I be in there like booty hair, boy.
He was not like someone to go up to someone and have a conversation with them. So I'm like, Chris, you're not gonna be able to sell a car. Like, he's not even gonna be able to call the cars out. Like, but I told him, I was like, are you sure you could do it? Like, he's like, yeah, I think I can. Like, he kept coming up to me like every day to like speak about it. It wasn't like a one-time
Yeah,
thing.
every time I come home, I walk up to him and be like, hey, welcome to Kid People. How you doing today?
No. But yeah, and then I was like, you know what? We'll speak to your manager and see if you can try it out. And if it doesn't work out, if you're able to go back to, being a lot porter, because, you don't want to like quit that one and then it doesn't go good here and then you don't have a job. So he ended up talking to him, and I guess he was able to do that. And yeah, I remember the first day he called me and he was like, babe, I'm scared to call cars out. Like, you're supposed to explain to them how it works, how you're supposed to.
So what you do is, at this dealership, it's a really big dealership. There's multiple of them. Actually, the owners that we are with now is Larry Morgan. He owns like 64 dealerships across Florida, which is insane. What we do is we stand outside under this like tent or whatnot. Not really a tent. It's kind of like a little a canopy type thing. And there's like 30 salesmen that stand out there. And we look at Pine Island Road, which is the main road. And we just call cars like, oh, white in, or black in, or Mitsubishi in, you feel me? Or blue in, black in, white in, doesn't matter. You call the color of the vehicle. If that vehicle merges and goes into the dealership, that customer is yours. So then when you just wait for them to park, once they park, you go up to them, do your thing.
Yeah, so I remember him calling me to tell me like he didn't want to call cars out. I'm like, babe,
yeah,
you have to. Like, everyone there's doing it, just do it. But now he's one of the best car salesmen there. He sells a lot of cars, so I'm really proud of him.
Not one of the best.
One of the best.
I sell a lot. I sell a good amount of vehicles, and there's a lot.
I'm not saying you're number one, but you're one of the best.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, my boy Sam. There's a bunch of people there. Joey.
Aww.
There's a bunch of people there that sell a lot of cars.
His boys.
But yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that job's going really good for him. He started that around Junior's birthday, which was July of 2021.
When we got this house, our budget, remember what I told you, was like $1,500 a month. We were so scared because when we chose this house and we started doing paperwork, they were like, oh, your payment on this house is gonna be like $1,750 or some crazy number, almost $1,800 a month.
Like, forget it.
I wasn't even making.
But we were gonna figure it out.
I wasn't even making that much money in my firm job. I was making it in detailing vehicles. Of course, I was making a lot of money doing that. But let's stay humble here. So I was broke. Like,
but before we got the house, you stopped doing the detail thing. So that's why we were scared when we were signing those papers.
Yeah. We signed the papers like, yo, that's my house, that's my loan, at a mortgage payment that we couldn't even afford it. But I'm like, bet, do not worry, we're gonna figure this out.
We were gonna figure it out no matter what because we had a son coming on.
I was doing like side jobs, like pressure washing houses, roofs, painting fences, pressure washing fences, detailing cars, clean your shoes for $5. So yeah, we were nervous. And then when we went, like, we signed the papers at that payment or not, whatnot, whatever it is.
No, it wasn't at that payment. When we went to go sign the papers, the day they gave us the keys, we saw that payment.
They told us, oh, your payment on this has to be this much, at this rate, whatnot. And now that I know a little bit more about interest rates and everything like that, I guess when we went to go sign the paperwork and get the keys for our new house, I guess the rates have like kind of changed a little bit because it was like a month later or something like that we went to go sign a couple months later because it was a bunch of months later, actually, like 6 months later, because we did it when the house was closed, right?
Yeah.
When it was built.
Like 4 months.
When it was built, yeah. So the interest rates probably like moved around a little bit or whatnot. So when we went to go sign paper, we were like, oh my God, we're going to sign for this house. We don't even know if we could pay it. You know what I'm saying? And
we were just excited.
God worked his magic. And when we went there to go sign these paperwork, the lady went, whoop, slide the paper to me. And me and Jessica were looking at the paper. She's like, so this is your interest rate, this is your payment. We were like, that was my payment? All right. And signed it real fast.
Is this the right payment? And she's like, yeah, unless you want me to change it. And I'm like, no.
That's perfect. Because, and I'll tell y'all because, like, why? Because they told us like our payment was gonna be basically $1,800. And when we got there, our payment was $1,336. 1330, yes.
1332.
My tongue got stuck.
1332 for a 4-bedroom house.
Yes, that shit was lit, bro. After that, it was great.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. We were able to give, our son his own house. Like I was really scared that I was gonna have to be living at someone else's house with him, especially if we stayed at my mom's house, which we're very grateful for, her letting us stay in her living room. We were kind of like in the way, like nobody could even be in the living room because like the couches were our beds. But luckily she was able to let us stay there for a couple months. But like I really did not want to have Junior there. Can you imagine? Like I have a whole freaking baby in the living room. Like I couldn't. So we needed this house, and we're very lucky, very blessed to have been able to get it at the time we got it at.
But yeah, I mean, they said that they're planning on doing something with that back there, like clearing out the woods and making it a beach, because it's kind of already a beach. It's just not a pretty beach because nobody goes back there.
Because nobody really cares.
Y'all don't care about what I'm saying, bro.
The way that you were so sad. I don't even want to do this video anymore.
Yeah, you the one that's been bugging me to start this.
Bugging you nothing. I don't want to hear it. You were over here like,
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Anyway, so yeah, and then also around July, we keep changing the subject, but Chris got his job, whatever. He's doing really good in sales and stuff. So now, we're
able to live afloat.
He doesn't have to do any more side jobs. I was also doing Instacart, so I can pay off my car insurance and stuff, which is a pretty good app. You just do groceries for people and drop them off at the house. And
yeah, I suggest if you need a little bit of extra money, yeah, Instacart should
we're like
sponsor.
Yeah, so I was doing it while Junior was. I think in the rules it says you're not supposed to have any kids in there. So, but I was doing Instacart, no touching, baby. I was doing Instacart while Junior was a couple months old, so I was taking him in the grocery store with me and everything. And but yeah, so anyway, that's like off topic. Let's go back into topic. What, baby? Wow, right there.
Hey.
Around Junior's birthday, I found out that I was pregnant. I told Chris and I told, the close family around me, but not like, the whole family. I didn't post on social media or nothing. Until I went to my first appointment, like I wanted to make sure that I really was pregnant because I didn't believe it. And Junior's birthday party came. Nobody knew I was pregnant and all that. And a day before my appointment to confirm the pregnancy, I started bleeding and I ended up having to go to the hospital. Like, long story short, it was a miscarriage. which I mean, it was hard. It sucked because of everything. I needed to like do surgery, the DNC surgery.
Yeah, that definitely did
DNC
suck.
procedure.
Wish
No,
that
baby.
would have never happened. But
What, baby? Come here, this way. And it
at
was.
least the baby was not like formed yet.
That's why. So it was hard just because I had to go through the surgery, and I was so excited, and I told people, that I was having another baby. I took Junior's announcement pictures right there. I took those pictures, and I was gonna post them whenever after my appointment and stuff. But
I just noticed she's crying in that picture.
yeah, it's cute. Oh, sorry, baby, is my hair tickling you? But the only reason why it didn't affect me so much is because it was, what's the name for it? The baby wasn't formed yet. It was just a sac. There was no baby, so it's not like I had to go through that, which I'm very lucky I didn't have to. But I was bleeding a lot, and I still needed to do the procedure to clear everything out of me. And I was in a lot of pain. It was a lot to go through, blood clots and, the pain that I was in. It felt like I was, in labor again, like contractions. And leave him alone. He's getting irritated. Go ahead, Dada. And it was tough to go through, but luckily everything turned out okay, and I did the procedure. Everything was fine. And yeah, just the healing process, the healing process was pretty hard. And then fast forward.
This kid's hilarious.
You're nasty. Ew, God. Fast forward to September. There was a huge hurricane.
Destroyed a whole lot of people's homes.
Ian.
Destroyed a lot of things, but thank the Lord that our home was perfect.
Yeah, we were actually very at first.
Very fortunate.
At first, it was we were like, oh, it's a hurricane, whatever. Like, we don't usually get like serious when it comes to hurricanes. But as it got closer, we started hearing like how serious it is, how strong it was gonna be, how much it was gonna flood and everything. So I started getting scared, and I started telling him, like, we need to evacuate. We were in zone A, which was obviously the first to evacuate. And Chris was over there like, nah, nothing's gonna happen, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, he wasn't like freaking out. So I was telling him, I was scared, especially because we have a son. Like, if it was just me and him, but you better hold it.
Why would you say that?
Anyway, let's hurry up and finish this video so then you can go poop.
What the? But you know that right here, butthole right now is going.
No, it's not. Still.
You're just throbbing.
So yeah, like I was saying, I was freaking out. He wasn't freaking out, and then like it was the day before. Like I guess like he started watching the news and hearing other people, and he's like, yeah, like this is bad. Like if it was just me and him, I would have stayed because I'm like, if it floods, like we'll be able to figure it out. Like we'll be able to get out of here. But we have a son now, and we have to think of him. So we ended up evacuating. We went to my mom's house. Luckily, nothing bad really happened over there. The fence and people's fences, and but there wasn't any flooding. Just house damage and stuff. We went there the day of the hurricane. We weren't even supposed to leave the house, but we were freaked out. Like we were so scared. We ended up just leaving. And we went to my mom's, and like I was saying, like everything, there was just like, there was no flooding and stuff, but we didn't know what happened over here. The next day we ended up coming over here, and luckily nothing happened over here. We don't have a fence or anything. The only thing is a couple shingles. We ended up actually going to a hotel and staying in a hotel afterwards because we had no power here.
Hotel, yeah.
We had no power at the house, and it was too hot, and Junior was getting cranky. And
mind you, we went and bought a generator. We stood in line.
We stood in line for like 2 hours for a generator.
More than that, it was like 4 hours, bro. And then we got in, we bought a generator. We used the generator, but we're like, yeah, damn, that generator wasted a lot of gas.
Yeah, we didn't realize how much gas it wasted and how much, and it just like to just power a couple things, like it was not worth it. So we're like, let's just go to a hotel and we can, relax over there. So we were at the hotel for a couple days. Chris's birthday was October 4th, and we were still at the hotel. I think we ended up leaving the day after his birthday.
She got me this gift.
A bracelet. And yeah, and over there at the hotel is where we made baby number 2.
Dude, you're such a liar. No, I'm just joking.
Baby number 2 is
Baby number 2 is coming. Y'all better stay tuned.
Most of you guys
Tap in,
already know,
subscribe.
but if you don't, we're expecting baby number 2, and everything is going perfectly fine with this baby. I just seen him or her the other day, which that's another thing. We're not finding out the gender for this baby. We're team green. So
What does that mean, Team Green?
that we're not finding out the gender. So hopefully I'm able to take you guys with us to every appointment, and kind of, you know, you guys weren't there for Junior, our first son's, you know, pregnancy. We ended up actually recording a video.
Told you.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why we didn't have it up to begin with. We ended up actually recording a belly cast that I did for Junior, and we never ended up posting it because I never edited the video. Like, he came like 2 days after, and it was, yeah, I wasn't gonna have time to edit that video. But this time I'm hoping, you know, I can bring you guys along with me. I'm hoping this doesn't become too stressful. I kind of want to think of it as
It's
something to do for fun. We're not gonna stress about, you know, what videos we're gonna post next. You know, whenever we find, you know, come up with a video, we're gonna post. We want to at least post once a week because, you know, Chris has 2 days off of the week, and you know, obviously we're not gonna be able to do videos when he's working.
I honestly think we'll probably post like twice a week.
No, I don't think so.
Listen,
We'll
you know
post
what?
however much we can post.
That's perfect. You don't know how much we're gonna be posting, so turn that bell notification on, just so you know every time that video drops. Ding ding ding. Go watch Chris and Jazz. Feel me?
Yes.
Chris and Jazz. We never told him Junior's name.
Christopher. Yes, I said he's a Christopher.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
So watch CC and J. Ooh, I like that. Y'all gotta comment down below what we should like.
What our names should be, because we're not just Chris and Jazz anymore. We got a family. If we end up having a boy, his name will start with a C, and if we have a girl, her name will start with a J. So it's gonna be the C's and the J's. So we need to come up with something. I like the CJ fam.
CC and J's. CC and J fam.
Because what if we have a girl? CCJJ fam? No.
No, CC and J's. With an S, with multiple J's.
No, that's so
But me and
weird.
Junior run the house. We the men of the house. CC and J's. Feel me? Look, this is exactly why when we start recording, we're gonna be like, "What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CC and J's." No.
Oh, it's your boy CC and J's. Like, we're gonna keep our Instagram. So if you're watching from
Go
before,
follow. It's called CJ
No, it's called
Family.
No, it's not. It's called Chris and Jazz. We haven't seen that Instagram in a while.
Yeah,
it's
for
Chris
real.
and Jazz, Chris X Jazz, or like _ Chris X
Bro, we had like 15,000
Jazz.
followers. So now we got like 8.
5.
This shit went down.
Yeah,
People
because
start-
I mean, we can't blame them. We weren't being active, and we're gonna try to be active
We're gonna be active.
on
No
all
matter
social
what,
media.
we're gonna be active.
Please like our videos. Comment, you know, different video ideas you want us to do, any challenges, any, you know,
subscribe.
pranks.
Subscribe. Feel me?
I also want to know what you guys think about like an intro. Should we have an intro video, or like just like in any, like just a small intro, an intro video of us, or should we just keep it like simple? Because I know a lot of people aren't doing intros anymore. I guess that was like a thing of the past. But let us know. Let us know what we can.
I kind of do want an intro.
Yeah, we could probably do one later on. So please turn on those post notifications. We will be posting randomly. There is no specific day we will be posting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yep.
How do we close up the video?
Thank you guys for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and your loved ones. We love you. We'll see you next time. Peace. Throw your peace sign.
You don't even know how to end it. Bye, y'all. Love you. Bye.
Peace.